World Mapper project captures the spirit of the digital age, globally aware, visually sophisticated, and technically innovative. And when it comes to navigating our way around the planet, today's photoreal online maps from companies like Microsoft and Google can take us anywhere in the world at the click of a mouse. From their corporate playground here in Zurich, Google Earth routinely sends out cars with mounted cameras to map our roads. Cameras on tricycles to get into heritage sites, and aerial teams to capture the big picture. These images are combined with satellite photographs and then wrapped around a 3D model of the Earth to create an instantly accessible virtual world.
It's the technology that only a few years ago would have been impossible outside of defense departments or, the CIA. And now you have access to that information, and you can fly around the world with very high rates of frame update, i.e. it looks very smooth. And there's a massive amount of very clever technology going on behind the scenes. You can explore as if you were flying over the Alps, in a jet fighter from your home, and that's amazing.
Google Earth has been downloaded by over 500 million people worldwide, and it's no surprise because there's something incredibly exhilarating about seeing our planet suspended there in space, hurtling down through the layers and coming to rest in your own street, which is what most people do when they usually log on to Google Earth. And this is Oxford. This is where I live. That's my own street, and that's where I get my coffee in the morning. This is a miniature version of the Earth at our fingertips. The world now seems open and accessible to all. Digital maps produced by online companies all over the world are helping to redefine the relationships between global corporations, national governments, and individual citizens.
One of the things that surprised us was how quickly Google Earth became a tool for people, individuals, organisations to communicate their idea, whatever they had a concern over. In the Amazon, there was a tribe that we got to know who had, for many years, avoided civilization. So they didn't have a culture of writing reports or creating maps, but nevertheless they were in an area that was under environmental pressure from logging and so on. But because they could recognize their local area from images, they were able to use Google Earth as a tool to delineate their tribal areas and then use that information then to fight their case.
Maps have also been used to mobilise international public opinion. In places like Darfur, the mapping has taken on even more political resonance, hasn't it?
Yeah, so a few years ago when the atrocities were happening in Darfur, we worked with an organisation in the United States to actually show people pictures of villages that had been burned. You can actually see the circles that were the people's huts that had been burned. And that had a huge human impact.